I think every day at breakfast I get lots of marriage proposals. So many. And some of them say, ma'am, no problem, you do Glamorous. No problem, I'll adjust. Okay? Or, like, my mummy will adjust, I told her. Sure, it's heartwarming, okay? Every character has one story and why they are the way they are. He has a very, very young mind. He's a lot into gadgets and he's a lot into, you know, the latest things that are having the technology and cars and games and everything. He was a 7th standard student. From Trivandrum. I forget his name, but he sent a message saying, ma'am, I really want to marry you. I know there's an age difference, but nowadays, you know, it's become fashion. Everyone's marrying younger husbands and all. Most of the heroines in South are North Indian. That was the first new thing I got to know. You know, a lot of people think I'm full Malayali. There are people in Bombay now who don't think I'm Punjabi. So I think what struck me most about Lalitan was he's a very inclusive person. You know, that the way he speaks to a spot boy or a light person or a tea master or a top producer or a hero is almost the same. Kerala is the most literate state in the whole country. So everyone can read and write and all have a thinking mind, and it's not an easy audience. You can't fool them. You know someone's come and he won't expect it, but I will feel like standing up. For some reason, it's this hello, this suddenly you become straight and you kind of. He has that aura about him.
So, hi, hello viewers, welcome to our show Untold with Ajin. ഇന്ന് നമ്മുടെ കൂടെയുള്ളത് ഷീ ഈസ് വെരി ഫെമിലിയർ വിത്ത് മലയാളി ഓഡിയൻസ്. കാരണം ഒരുപാട് സിനിമകളിൽ നമ്മൾ ഭാഗമായിട്ടുണ്ട്. മാത്രമല്ല നമ്മൾ കണ്ടു കഴിയുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും ഒരു ഗേൾ നെക്സ്റ്റ് ഡോർ ആണ്. And let me welcome the one and only Poonam Bajwa. Poonam ji, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
And I just want to ask her, what is 555 actually?
Oh God. Okay. Slightly, I'll make it a short story as possible. So I think it was Bajwa_Poonam or Poonam_Bajwa originally. When I made the Instagram account around 8 years back. My account got hacked. And then someone kept the name as 𝐷𝗯𝐺37. 𝐷𝗯𝐺 is not a nice word in Telugu. It's like something you say to a girl but not in a nice way. I didn't know what it meant. So the 𝐷𝗯𝐺37 was my user ID, I think, for 2 or 3 years. And everyone's asking, what does it mean? What does it mean? I know it's not a good word. So I was trying to change it, but because it's a verified account, there were problems with changing the user ID. So this person who helped me out, he said, what do you want? I said, Poonam Bajwa. He said, taken. I said, Bajwa_Poonam, taken. Bajwa Poonam, taken. Poonam 1 2 3 4, taken. Poonam Bajwa 3 2 1, taken. 111 taken, 222 taken, 555 was the 7th or 8th attempt. Where I got my own username. Okay? Where I could take my own name and put it on my Instagram account. So that is the reason. Other than that, okay, 5 is my birth date, 5th April and whatever. But that wasn't the reason why it's 555. And after I kept it, suddenly, you know, these angel numbers, some superstition has come. 1111, it's the angel is
So coming back to this Mein Hoon Moosa, you completed the column with the superstars.
Yes.
Lalitan, Mamuka, Jairam, Dilip and all. So how you came to this Moosa, and you had a gap between 3 to 4 years?
So gap, I think, anyways, part of it was there was a lockdown in between, and that happened. 2-3 years were that. Other than that, I don't have a logical reason why the gap happened. I was very much interested and open to doing films, but I think some things are timing. You can't force some things to happen, especially movie industry. It's very dynamic, the elements. You can't make one Excel sheet and tell this is why there was a gap. One of those things that happened. So this movie came. I think the writer thought of me, Rubesh Ray, who wrote the story, and probably I think they had a discussion that, you know, maybe it's better if it's a Malayalam speaking actress, because it's a complex role. It's not you know, where there's some 2 songs and dance and I do some cute scene in the college and it's over. Or some romance kind of puppy love. Nothing of that sort. This was a different film. It needed, I think, little more depth in acting and everything. So I didn't realize. I you know, because back home in Bombay, you just get overall that, okay, listen, there's a movie, they're shooting here, supposed to be very good story and very good director and everything. So I knew it's on a big canvas. And I kind of knew it's a very offbeat, which you can trust only Malayalam to do. I think in the entire country, if you're looking for a unique story told in a different way. It comes from Kerala.
Oh.
Everyone else is following the lead now. They're trying to do like that. So that's how it was.
So about your character in the movie,
Yeah,
I think 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐻 has a big impact in this.
Yes, he does. Honestly, even there's no small character in the film. Every character has one story and why they are the way they are. They have a background, you know. So that's the, I think, genius in the film. You'll understand every character, why they are the way they are. And this lady's character was, I mean, they said, okay, Malayalam Muslim lady, and she's had a, you know, a tough past or whatever. And then this small town setting, and so there's a dilemma she's to face. And that's all that was told to me. I don't know much about the story till I came. And then this about this person called Moosa, who it is his journey, and basically it's that. So more than that, I don't want to tell, because it's.
That's why you are thinking of it.
I'm thinking, how much should I tell? This has to. It deserves to be watched.
Okay. So, sure. This coming October, coming 21st October. It's been 17 years.
Yes. Oh, you've been doing maths, huh?
17 years. So how was the journey actually? I heard the story that after completing your 12th standard,
correct,
before getting into college, graduation, you then came the first movie offer.
That's true.
So do you had any dream then with your?
No, it was. In all honesty, I didn't do well in my 12th. Okay, I taken science. I was goofing around, having too much fun, and I had have a progressive thinking father. He spoke to me like a son. There was no thing of you have to get married and nothing. I got a firing at home, and he said, you have to have a career, you have to earn, you have to be an independent person. What are you going to do? And when I saw, you know, I knew engineering, medicine, I don't think I can go through with it. So I was looking for something. You know, like there was, I didn't act, and there's nobody in our family in the acting line. It's completely armed forces. Dad is from the Navy, grandfather's from the army. It was all. So I think I was somewhere, the universe or God or whoever, I don't know, somebody answered. And I got this call, like I got to know somebody from Hyderabad, and they said, okay, they're looking for a new heroine, and you know. And I was in a, I think, hurry to get independent. I wanted to start working on something, just where I'm doing a job and, you know, earning and being my own person. So I didn't have that patience to wait. So somewhere around that time, I think I slowly started modeling, and a friend of mine, she had started doing South films. So I was still thinking, okay, I can do serials, I can do ads, I don't know.
Oh, there was a serial coming in and all.
Yeah, I got offers for TV. You know, once I let people know I was interested. So that was sounding good to me. And this friend of mine, Kamna, she had just signed her first Telugu film. So I remember, I bumped into her and she said, please do South films, it's really good, you know. They're nice movies they make, and they're decent characters, and like people are very nice, and you must try doing that. TV you can do later, but give that a try. And then I had no idea how it works. Actually, I don't speak any of the languages. How does it work there?
Only you know Hindi, English.
Hindi, English, little bit Marathi, because I was from Pune. That's it. And she said they manage. Most of the heroines in South are North Indian. That was the first new thing I got to know. I told really, she said, yeah, the heroes are from there, but a lot of girls are from Bombay, Delhi. You have Punjabis, Gujaratis, Hindis, all mixed. So they manage. They know how to shoot with them. That you don't worry. So it started from there. And I didn't know, because when I came in new, I thought, I think max my thing would you know, be 2 or 3 years. From what I heard, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of, we have newcomers every year, like 2 or 3 years is the average. So 17 years down, I didn't expect myself to still be here. That's been a, I would say, bonus aspect of my.
But it's been surprising. Okay, so I've been
still there, because 2005 I came mentally prepared that okay, 2 or 3 years, then you pack up and do something else. You know,
but you still look like 18.
Oh my God, thank you. God bless you. So I think that's the best part. That even today, in some ways, I feel like, oh, I've been here for so long, and in some ways, I still feel like a newcomer. I still feel very excited, you know, working with a bigger hero or a bigger team, or like going for the shot. There's still a okay, so that is still there. But when I look back, It's like, oh, I've been here, for a while. So I feel like at home also, I feel little bit kind of like it's a new place also.
Coming back to the home, always you consider as a girl next door to Malayalam audience.
Yes.
So what's the connection with the Malayalam movies?
I have no idea because I think it struck. I don't know if it's a past life connection or.
Everyone thought that you as a half Malayali.
No, a lot of people think I'm full Malayali. There are people in Bombay now who don't think I'm Punjabi.
Oh.
There was so I got that the first when I was in the traditional getup, with one plait and sari and everything. I think a lot of people didn't even know I've come from Bombay or.
So how did that offer come from Malayalam?
I think the director had seen one of my Tamil films. There was some Brahmin character I had played in one of the Tamil films, and he needed that very traditional, orthodox cotton sari, one plait, very simple girl's character. So he found me fit for that, and that's how it came in because I didn't know much about Malayalam except for they make these. I used to keep thinking, oh, they need a lot of performance, like it's not. They are not those silly roles you do. You should know acting before you do Malayalam.
The expectation should be up to mark.
Yeah, that you can't just do something and go off. You have to be involved with the process, and so that's how it started.
Because I think biggest critics are of Malayalis.
They're a very intelligent audience.
Oh.
See, I think Kerala is the most literate state in the whole country. So everyone can read and write and all have a thinking mind, and it's not an easy audience. You can't fool them. So
you need to perform to convince them.
They can see through you. So I think if you're not good at what you do or you're not true in some way, they can see through. So when I get any kind of love and recognition from here, it is the most flattering for my pride or self-esteem. It's like, okay, Kerala kind of this happened, or Kerala I have a love and following from people or something.
So which is your favorite Kerala cuisine?
Appam and stew.
Oh, today you have?
I had today morning, I had yesterday night. I will again have for lunch, I think. Maybe if I ever turn vegan or vegetarian, I don't know what. If it's available, I will have it for breakfast, lunch and dinner. It's embarrassing. I mean, most of the places I go... so even I love the non-veg also. I'm not taking that.
But you're a Punjabi, you more into than the high-fat foods. Means a lot of Punjabis are...
Yeah, it is. Everything Punjabi food, the joke is that when we don't know what to do, we put butter in the food. Everything is with butter. So that is Punjabi. Also very yum food. But I think Kerala is kind of, I don't know, it's a different taste I get. So appam and stew, and this was before I got into the movies. I think my mom made it once, and then we had a family friend who's from Kerala, and she called us home for lunch. She had made stew and this fish fry and prawns and this and that. So I remember I was 14 when I had that avial, and there were some different dishes she made. So the first time I ate, I had this sensory explosion. It was new, delicious food. And I told that auntie, please call me again. Like I want to eat this food more often. So it was my dream come true. I think when I started doing Malayalam films, that I was in Kerala for a longer time, and I have access to this this kind of cuisine.
So when we say Poonam Bajwa, we should ask about Mamuka.
Yes, absolutely.
So actually, how was he? Because you've done a couple of movies with him.
Yes.
And,
so I think when you get to know him, it's when you interact with him. I got a chance because over 3 movies, by the 3rd movie I could talk. I will not lie about the fact that initially I was a little, I can't say scared. He has a slightly intimidating aura, like it induces awe and respect. And
if he comes into the room, we know a superstar coming.
Yeah, someone's come and he won't expect it, but I will feel like standing up. For some reason, it's this thalo, suddenly you become straight and you kind of, he has that aura about him. Of course, with the whole history that he has, he's a national award winner, I think thrice, and almost 400 films. And so I had a very, I would say, I was scared. First film, I was very scared.
So was the second movie and all?
Got better because, something, there's a perception we have when we don't know somebody. Then slowly you start talking and you realize, oh God, this person is maybe opposite of what I thought. So he has a very, very young mind. He's a lot into gadgets, and he's a lot into, the latest things that are having, the technology and cars and games and everything. So he was very clued in You know, even with social media, with Twitter, with all these things. So that's the other side of him. And he has a very, very warm, embracing side. He was very accommodating of the fact that I don't speak Malayalam, I'm from Bombay. You know, that whole, he was very, very cooperative in that sense. And he's a dream as a co-star to work with. Finally, when I'm in the frame and I have to do a scene with him, it's actually very easy to kind of bring out my best working with him.
Also, duet songs came in. I mean, other than scenes, it's a little bit different.
Very different. It was a different experience, honestly. I think in my life didn't expect to be acting in, first of all doing Malayalam, and then his name we've heard from a while, from a lot of different people. Whenever they spoke of actors, I think there was the best actors come from Kerala, and I think Lalaten and Mamuka's name we have been hearing. So that I'm sharing screen.
I'll share a Lalaten memory.
Lalaten memory. He's again an amazing human. I think you get to see that side when you work with them. So you hear some things and then you see some things. He has a lot of interests. I just remember memories from Chinatown. He and Makatin, the director, Rafi Makatin. So, these guys, they knew magic tricks. I have seen levitation. They would play these card tricks. Yeah. And every day there was some kind of get-together during Chinatown. So I think what struck me most about Lalaten was he's a very inclusive person. You know, that the way he speaks to a spot boy or a light person or a tea master or a top producer or a hero is almost the same. He's this very, very, very good human, I would say. Very intelligent, of course. Actors, I don't need to talk about his acting. I think it's self-evident that we have seen how he transforms. And other than that, I mean, very knowledgeable and very friendly, very social. With him, I'd already heard that about him. You know, that they said he's easy to talk to, easy to work with. And besides acting, I think he would suddenly just give a lot of different tips. Completely about different things. About maybe some place in the world that he's traveled to where he learned something, or some, how it's important to keep humming a song in your head. He said to be in a good mood the whole day, make sure you're playing a song. It keeps you in a certain space. And we used to have get-togethers every day. Every day, I think, because we had, there was Dilip and Jairam sir and him. And
it's like a reunion.
Reunion, almost every alternate day. Okay, today there's song and dance program in the conference hall, everybody come. Now, what struck me most was, it wasn't just the actors who were there at the party.
Everyone.
The whole team.
By
whole team, I mean the light man, the camera assistant, the, boy everybody would be there. We would all be sitting together. And dance floor was open, some would go dance, some would be sitting. And I remember we were talking, because I had not seen this in any industry party ever, that the whole unit is called. Normally, that clubs form. The actors sit together, the directors sit together, or it's only actors, directors, producers who. Here I first time saw the whole team together, and it was a new thing for me. So that's when I knew he's very inclusive. Because I remember asking him, I said, it's brilliant what you have done. I've never seen this. In any profession, not just movies. Any industry, there's a hierarchy that you... And he said, you know what, even we reached where we reached because somebody included us in their party. So we have to include others in our...
because that's what you're saying, because you're completely an outsider. Because you don't have any connections in industry. So is that very difficult to to being in the industry for this was a long time? Is that very difficult? Or?
I'm not sure how I did it. So I didn't have a process, I didn't even expect it. Somewhere, I don't know. I think it's maybe a struck a chord with people or with... otherwise, a lot of newcomers you have every year who are coming. It's easy to forget who was someone who acted 10 years back, 15 years back and all. So, I'm not sure what I did right. That, I'm still here.
In the industry.
Still in the industry, still receiving lots of love from people. I still get a feeling like I've come home. Any person I meet from here. So, I wouldn't say tough. I have been welcomed always. Like from day one, I was told this. Like, oh, you look like you're from here. You look local, like so local. You could be my neighbor. We don't feel like you've come from Bombay. Except for that, I don't speak very great Malayalam. Everyone.
But you look like a Malayali.
That's all I've got. more than the that I look North Indian or anything. At most I have got is I look Malayali. I think especially when I've worn the mundu or I was in that even in the Queen's get-up in 19th century. Everyone told me the same thing. They said you look so local. Like how are you North Indian? Were you? So I had no explanation for that, except for I think I just feel a lot of love for the people here, and I have received that from them. So maybe there's a connect in that sense.
Okay. So I will give you a task. Okay, small task.
Okay.
So take your phone. Let's take a selfie.
Okay.
Post it in your Instagram as a story.
Done.
Hashtag Moosa Promotions with FilmiBeat Malayalam.
Superb.
Nice.
Simple task. Thanks. I got scared. I thought you were going to give me a puzzle or something.
No. It's a very simple task.
Some Mollywood
because
puzzle is like cross.
Because you're very much into social media.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you have any crazy fan moments like that in the social media? I know that's me.
Oh God. See, that's why I love social media. There is a distance between you and the craziness. You can kind of decide not to look at it because it's on your phone. Crazy.
Or any comments or something like that.
So many. So many. I don't know which ones are. So yeah, I think there are fan pages. There are like 20 fan pages just from Kerala.
Only 20?
20 that I know of, which they will mention that we are Mallus. It'll be the Mallu fan, Kerala fan, whatever. There are those. I think every day at breakfast I get lots of marriage proposals. So many. And some of them say, ma'am, no problem, you do Glamorous. No problem, I'll adjust. Okay? Or like, my mummy will adjust, I told her. So it's heartwarming, okay? And I'm thinking, shit. See, I can't, husband or marriage, you can only choose one. I'm getting like, what to do now? Okay, they said okay. And then the cutest one, I think, I forget his name. There was a 7th standard student. From Trivandrum. I forget his name with S. He sent a message saying, ma'am, I really want to marry you. I know there's an age difference, but nowadays, you know, it's become fashion. Everyone's marrying younger husbands and all. And I know, ma'am, it's important to earn. It was so heartfelt, I had tears. Like, I wanted to reply to him, but 14-year-old, you know, like, what to tell him? So he said, I'm not earning much. I will earn soon though, but I'm very good in history and algebra. And I'll take very good care of you once I start earning. But just wait for me because FOMO, I need some whatever, X number of years, 7 or 8 years to be legally married. And whatever your age is, it's fine. I don't mind. You know, I got inspiration after seeing Priyanka Chopra and all these people. So yeah, I got few emails like that. They are adorable to another level. It is. No, I know his mom must be hating me if she sees this mail, thinking he's not studying or whatever. But I found it so, it's like, I think, a very pure form of love. So yeah, there are these kinds. Most of them have been very, actually all of them, they're very respectful. I haven't got, I think, anything bad or vulgar as such. Yeah, that's it. It's all been mostly love in different forms. Either marriage proposal, girlfriends, and they know I have somebody. So we know you have somebody, it's fine.
You really have somebody?
Yeah, I've put photos. Okay, I've declared, there's no secret there. So yeah, some of them said, okay, we got a little bit hurt, but it's okay, we'll adjust. That is true love.
Kind of kindness.
That is true love. Hello. So it is, one is I have to hide who my person is because I might lose fans. One is that fans who say it's okay, what to do. You know, we'll put a stone and like accept it. So that's why I love.
I think you are giving a lot of people heartbreak.
I guess so. But in spite of that, they still want to follow. So like I give some more love back. It's like, okay, I'll try at least try and reply to them or you know, like their message or kind of give some kind of acknowledgement. But that's how it's pretty much been. Crazy, yeah, that's about it.
Sure. This is more than crazy.
This is, I have not seen this kind of love from, I think my parents also to some extent will have, this is unconditional. Even if you have somebody, it's okay. Or even if you're, you know, so much older to me, it's okay. So I think that's why...
what's your papa mama say? You know, I got this much...
So I'm quite glad my dad is not on Instagram. Otherwise, I think I'll think twice before posting some photos. You know, like maybe if it's in the hot or sexy category, if I know my dad will also see on his phone in the morning, maybe I won't post. He won't say anything, but I think we have that filter. Mom just joined Instagram only to see my pages because people told her like, oh shit, she's very famous on social media.
Social media.
And guys just...
So do you, means from your friends, why you are posting such hot photos? Do your friends suggest something?
Yeah, they're very happy about it. They tell everybody I'm their friend.
Oh.
So they don't mind. And neither does my mom. My mom just, I think, joined to check the comments. So I just want to inform you guys, whatever you write, my mom reads everything. She won't reply, but every day when I post, she goes and she wants to see what the people have.
She'll say a screenshot. You will?
Nothing. So she calls me in the evening. She says, I saw your post. I read all the comments. People are really nice. You know, I thought they'll write bad things for that photo. It's little bit. She'll just say that much. But she said like everyone's written so sweetly and so yeah, she's there. Dad is not. I'm quite happy about it.
Then we should welcome him to the Instagram.
No. He's on Facebook. That's enough. I think.
That's it.
But there's my mom, my sister, all my friends are there. A few of my cousins. And yeah, all of them have told me when they have a tough day or a low day or a depressing day, they just go and start reading comments on my photo.
Stress buster.
For them. And for me also sometimes, I think. So yeah, that way.
That is. So thank you, Poonam ji.
Thank you so much
for being here. So and all the best for Moosa.
Thank you so much
for all upcoming movies.
Yes.
So thank you.
Pleasure, absolute pleasure. Thank you.